Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your January 1st to the 15th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, and it helps this channel be seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Interesting. So it's very interesting here is that we have the Fool, right? And then we have the Six of Wands, so moving forward in success and prosperity. The Two of Pentacles reversed is that we're going to see certain things just aren't working for us. And we're going to be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. And certain doors are going to be closing. We then have the Two of Wands coming into play, the repeat of the number two. This is going to be a very creative time for us, but it's also going to be a time of really connecting. It's like finding the people that we connect with, we are drawn to. I keep on hearing building your tribe, which is very interesting. So that's very nice. The Three of Swords reverse is we're releasing a lot of heartbreak, pain, disappointment, things that have kept us held back or that have yeah. Okay, that's weird to say, like it broke our heart. It broke our heart, Taurus. Excuse me. And there is a sense here of like, okay, I'm done. Like, no, it's like I'm no longer heartbroken. And it brings us then to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is change your mind and change your life. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're changing our whole entire life and we're taking back our power. And it's beautiful. I mean, like I feel like I could cry. This is so pretty. And I think it is like one of the most brilliant ways to start off 2024. I mean, it's like, okay, this is what I'm stepping into and this is who I am. And with the Spring Warrior reverse, now the this is the Knight of Swords reversed. And there's a sense here of we haven't been able to claim our voice, or we've been questioning our voice, how we move forward, what we want, what we're looking for within ourselves. And this is going to be a time where we're like, oh, but this is what I want. You know, this is what I need for me. This is where I need to be. You know, this is what I desire. I hadn't been able to say it. And reversed is like, okay, our words can kind of run away from us. We can find ourselves just saying things. It's like, oh, wow, I never meant to say that out loud type of thing. Like, ooh, that was meant to be an inside thought. But we're going to be saying things that kind of set us free, but in kind of inconvenient ways. So just be mindful about that as well. Here with the Knight of Wands reverse. This is also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you have air sign energy in your chart, if you have air sign energy in your life, you know, these people can be pushing the buttons that, you know, bring forward new revelations. This within your chart it can be difficult, it can be challenging, but it's also going to be like, oh, this part of my personality is making me cut through doubts and fears and negativities that I had kept tied around myself, like that I had kept tied in. And I don't know why reverse. It's like it can be dangerous. Like a reverse knight is usually a rampaging knight, you know, in whatever way, but this is in the way of the voice. But I also hear like it's a sense of like I'm setting my voice free. I'm setting my voice free. And that is really quite beautiful for us. Okay. So let's see what spirit actually let's go through this a little bit more right here. Yeah, no. We didn't enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, and if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a snowflake in the comment box below, and a person will be chosen at random and announced in a separate video. So keep your eyes open for that, and that will be at the beginning of February. Can you believe that? It will be announced on February 1st in a completely separate video. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com, in the description box below. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is spontaneous. Yeah, we're going to see in the first half of January, we want that spontaneity to us. We want that sense of like, I just keep on hearing breaking out of jail. Like, there's just a sense of like being contained. I'm seeing a Monopoly game, and it's like get out of jail free card type of thing. It's that sense of I'm no longer being contained or being held back or being put in this box that I was put in before. Now I'm embracing the spontaneous. I'm embracing living. I'm embracing me. I'm embracing moving forward in what I love and what I want, and really having that brilliance shine in on us. And that's going to be a big thing here. Yeah, Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Reverse, we have nurturing. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. And Spirit is saying here, you have to nurture yourself. You have to. You're not going to want to. You're going to be busy looking at 18 million different things, and that's fine. But Spirit is saying here, hey, listen, ground yourself, nurture yourself, and see yourself moving forward in the power that is you, in that connection. And that's going to be a very good thing. It's going to be a very important thing for us to be doing. Our energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And the 7 of Wands. Being mindful of being very used to being in chaotic energy and in chaotic spaces, and kind of always being on your guard. It's just going to drain your energy. Spirit is saying here, stand in your power, stand in what is right for you, look at what you desire and what you want, but don't constantly be on guard, because it's just going to be exhausting. It's just going to drain you and not have you moving forward in the way that you really want to. So being aware of that, being mindful of this during this time is going to be really important. Don't step on every crack. It'll be easy to. We can really sit there and we can have a lot to say. Oh, I'm going to fight this and I'm going to fight that and I'm going to get upset about this. And Spirit's like, in the long run, the only person whose energy it will drain is yours. Others, they just won't even get it. So just be aware of this. So let's talk about this time, astrologically speaking, in correlation with tarot and everything that comes forward. So on the 1st of January, we have Mercury going direct in Sagittarius. So we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, and this can have us feeling a bit unsure and having trouble focusing. Like, how do I want to move forward? We are coming out of a Mercury retrograde, and we can have a bit of questioning about our voice. So yeah, so with the swords, right? The Gemini energy is a sword energy, is an air sign energy. If we're born on the cusp with a Gemini, or we have Gemini energy in our charts or in our lives, we can find that somebody has a tendency, or this part of our personality has a tendency of just kind of like blurting things forward. And we're thinking, what the heck is going on here? Like, I didn't need to know that, or you didn't need to say that, or you could have rethought that. So just be mindful about this, because you're going to see this energy very much affected by the Mercury retrograde and the post shadow period, which is up until like the end of January. We're going to see that we can still feel unsure, like have trouble feeling focused, making decisions, saying this is what I want, this is what I'm going after. And with the 9 of Swords reversed, that's very much the sense. The Knight of Swords reversed is like, okay, I'm unsure. I want to move forward. I'm just going to charge forward. I'm going to go after what I want, but I'm unsure. I'm questioning. So we can also have a lot of questions coming our way. So just be mindful about that. Now, also on the 1st of January, Venus is in Sagittarius, squared Saturn in Pisces. Discipline can be lacking on this day. We can feel out of balance with the 2 of Pentacles. We can feel like doors have closed. With the 2 of Wands, we're unsure how to move forward. It's difficult to focus. It's difficult to get things done. We need to be kind to ourselves and not too demanding. If we can take it easy on the 1st of January, that will be really important to us. But we also have that Fool energy coming in, which is the sense of, I'm opening up a new door. I'm heading on a new adventure. I'm moving forward in a way that is powerful and prosperous and absolutely beneficial to me. So we are going to have that continuity coming in. We're going to have this contradiction coming in, where there's a sense of, I'm not sure how to move forward, and this sense of, I just want to go and see and do and explore and become. On the 2nd of January, the moon is in Virgo, trine Pluto in Capricorn. This is a great time to work on self-transformation. And we can see that with the Fool, with the 6 of Wands, even with the 3 of Swords reversed, but also with I keep on being drawn back to this Knight of Swords reversed, where the Knight of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is very much my White Knight card, right? It's the hero card. But I'm seeing here just like things coming forward, things being said, things flying out of your mouth, things, coming into your mind, where it's like, oh, I never thought of it like that, or I never could have said it like that before. And it's a real sense of epiphanies coming your way. It's like, oh my gosh, awakenings coming forward. So just be aware of this during this time. With the moon in Virgo, trine Pluto in Capricorn, this is a great time, again, for transformation. We see ourselves transforming. There's power and control that we are really taking the reins of and saying, okay, this is what I want and this is what I need to move forward. And we're moving forward in positivity and in possibilities. So that's going to be important. And I'm just going to take a sip of water. There's a sense here of the heartbreak that held me back, the doors that have been closed, the doubts that I have had. I'm stepping out of them. 2024 is the sense of I'm stepping into me. I'm choosing me. And that's going to be a big thing. It's not a selfish thing. It can sound like, oh, I'm being so self-centered. I'm choosing me. But it's like, no, I'm showing up for me. And finally, in my life, I'm saying that I matter. And that's going to be a huge game changer. It moves us forward in positivity. It moves us forward in power and in insight. On the 3rd of January, we have the moon in Libra, sextile Venus in Sagittarius. Excuse me. And this we feel way more balanced, way more grounded and stable. We feel stabilized. There's an energy that comes forward. It's easier to work through our thoughts. It's easier to work with others. It's easier to have company. It's like, it's the sense of come with me on my journey. It's easier to connect during this time. The repeat of the number 2 can be that we find it a bit difficult to trust people or a bit difficult to embrace our creativity because the number 2 is reversed. And yet on the 3rd, right, 2 and then 3, I like that progression, we are going to find that there's a sense of, I know who I walk with. I know who are important to me. I know where I need to stand. On the 4th of January, we have Mars entering into Capricorn. And this is a time to get things on track and to really get things done. We are going to see ourselves becoming more focused. We're going to see ourselves becoming more disciplined. You know, we have high energy Mars moving into goal-oriented Capricorn, and we find direction. Like, this is going to be a time where we look at the Fool. It's like, I'm taking that leap of faith because I know what I'm jumping after. I know what I'm going after. It doesn't feel so random and chaotic and overwhelming. We're going to be looking at our practicality. We're going to be more practical. We're going to be more connected with important people in our lives and important ways to move things forward. There's a sense here of really learning, really connecting, kind of like I'm taking the master's knowledge, right? And master craftsman's knowledge as I learn and as I become and as I embrace what it is that I desire within my life. We then move to the 5th of January, where we have the moon in Scorpio, sextile Mars in Capricorn. Emotions could drive us to take action. And this is going to be a time where we're going to get frustrated with certain doors that have closed or certain ways that we thought we would move forward. And it just doesn't seem to be happening that way. But there's a real sense with the 6 of Wands, like I hold my head up high. I know my worth and what I value and what I want. And there's going to be a sense here of we're just going to be inspired by what feels right. You know, we're going to have a sense on the 5th of January. It's like, I have a feeling, like I have an instinct, and this is going to be important. It's sitting in meditation. It's embracing our communion with divinity, God, source, spirit, the universe, however you say it, however you see it. This is going to be a time to keep, you know, to be kept busy with ideas, to keep busy with projects, in a sense of look at how many things are opening up to me, how many things are moving me forward. You know, look at the possibilities that I have. It's no longer I can't. It's like, oh yeah, I can. And there's going to be the sense of, oh yeah, I can. Now with the 6th of, not with the 6th, but on the 6th of January, the moon is in Scorpio opposite Uranus in Taurus. Now, our impulsive energy is super high. We have also the spontaneity energy of spirit coming forward. We have the Fool coming forward saying take that leap of faith. We have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords reverse, and there's that sense of recklessness. It's just kind of like go for it. So we just have to be mindful of that our impulsive energy is high. So we need to be mindful that it doesn't take over. We need to work through small challenges on this day. On the 6th of January, it's going to be so important. Work through the small challenges, work through small tasks, like get them done and get them done well, so that we don't have chaos like taking over our lives. We don't have this sense of things getting out of control, you know, trying to take on too much and pushing the boundaries and pushing the envelope, and then finding that we stumble and we fall, and it just is like it's like an avalanche. So do be mindful about that on the 6th of January. It's funny because the 6th of January is, of course, the Epiphany. If you celebrate, and if you don't, then it's not obviously for you. So here, there's also the sense of like the gifts that the wise men brought to Jesus, right? So there's a sense of what are the gifts that are coming forward for you that divinity is bringing you during this time. And it's going to be that release of heartbreak. It's going to be that sense of I'm changing my mind. I'm changing the way that I look at things, from the pain and the hurt and the disappointment into the blessing and the connection and the love. And I'm seeing a new road that I can walk. I'm seeing a new way that I move forward with me. And then it moves us to the 7th of January with the moon in Scorpio, trine Neptune in Pisces. And you can have more understanding and empathy during this time. And it's going to be a time where we do have more understanding and empathy. This is a time of strong compassion and doing things for others because it gives us joy. It's not because we expect anything, but it's because it gives us joy. And that's going to be a really big deal. On the 8th of January, we have Mercury in Sagittarius, squared Neptune in Pisces. The imagination takes over. This is going to be such a rich time. And we have that fool's energy. We have that sense of taking that leap of faith. We also have so many questions moving us forward during the first half of January. So many questions, so many insights, so many ideas, so many, pushing the envelope, diving deeper, seeing what it is that I want, seeing where it is that I need to be, type of energy that's moving forward for us, that we're going to be looking at things and saying, why not? Yeah, why not? Why not let the imagination come forward? We're going to need to work on creative projects during this time. We will find the mundane just hard to focus on. So just be mindful about that and give your mind a bit of a break, and give yourself a bit of of permission to move forward in creativity, to move forward in a connecting of these kind of like spiritual dots or creative insights that are going to help you to really elevate yourself. On the 9th of January, we have the sun in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. We're going to be looking at things and saying, you know what, I'm not being held in this box anymore. You'll find new opportunities and new possibilities coming your way. You'll be like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can go after that. We're going to be open to new things. We're going to be looking at things and saying, why not? That's going to be a huge part of this time for us, Taurus. It's like, why not? Why not try? Why not go after? Why not take that leap of faith? With the Fool, we know that when we jump, there's gravity that we're going to answer to. We're going to fall. But it depends on where we are in our journey, what we've left after, whether we fall like a feather or like a bowling ball. So being aware of that is going to be super important. Now, also on the 9th of January, we have Mars in Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces. This is incredibly disciplined energy. So not only are we willing to step out of our comfort zone, but we're going to be really kind of methodical about things. It's like, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm going after. Setting up a business plan for ourselves or new ideas for ourselves, sense of like, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to achieve. It's going to be incredible. We're working on making great progress in our goals during this time. The sense of this is my plan, this is where I need to be. We're working on long-term plans, and we're finding our rhythm. We're finding, our harmony within ourselves. But we're really looking at things and saying, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can open up that door. Yeah, I can go after this. And we mean it. We have that 6 of Wands confidence to us that says, yes, I can. And we absolutely believe it. On the 10th of January, we have the moon in Capricorn conjunct Mars in Capricorn. Energy is high. It's just going to be high. We're focused on what we feel, really emotionally drawn to. This is going to be a day where our emotions just take hold. And it's like, okay, this is what you're going to be focusing on. This is what's going to be taking up your time. We're very enthusiastic, and we also have great energy. It's like, okay, I can do this. I can go after this. This is what I want. On the 11th of January, we have the moon in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. This is more independence. We want more independence. This is more independent energy that comes forward. And we'll be seeing that we're going to be doing things differently. We're going to be looking at things and saying, well, why not? Why not try it differently? Like, why not open up this door? We're open to the unconventional. We're open to the innovative. We're open to really looking at things and saying, why not? Why not just try? Why not just go after? We will also have the new moon in Capricorn on this day, and we'll have a separate video all about that. On the 12th of January, we have Mars in Capricorn, trine Jupiter in Taurus. This can be a really lucky day. Like, this is going to be a time that 6 of Wands energy, where that sense of, I hold my head up high, I'm letting go with the 3 of Swords, my hurts, my pains, my disappointments. Yes, doors have closed. Yes, I feel unbalanced with certain things and certain insights, and I'm questioning and I'm doubting, but I'm releasing a lot of negative energy to see myself move forward, to see myself going after what I need and what I want. And we have this ability to really maximize our opportunities, and we can feel great. We can feel just lucky today. And so take advantage of the 12th of January. It's going to be a lucky day. Circle it in red. Well, it can be a lucky day. So just be aware of that. On the 13th of January, we have Mercury entering into Capricorn. Discipline is going to be strong. You know, we're really going to have disciplined mental energy come forward. We're working on our long-term goals once again, and we have our plans, and we're taking a practical approach. It's like, okay, yeah, this is how I'm going to get things done. Now, this energy carries into the 14th of January, where we have the moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces, that disciplined energy, that sense of this is what I want. Now, we do have the chaos energy crowning us with the Knight of Swords reversed, that sense of I'm just going to go. Any action is better than standing still. But the disciplined energy that comes forward, it tempers that. That's why I see this more as the asking of the questions, of the saying of the things we wouldn't normally say, of the pushing of the envelope to open up the door, but in a way that we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that, or oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, or oh my gosh, I can't believe I thought that type of thing. But we're freeing our mind, and we're going to see that first it comes through very chaotically, because again, we are coming out of Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow period, so the thoughts, the ideas, they come forward very chaotically, but everything needs to be said is going to be said. Like everything that needs to be said is going to be said during this time. And it can be very cathartic. It can be very freeing. It can be kind of like embarrassing a little bit, but you're going to see that like what needs to come forward, it comes forward. And that's going to be that's going to be a big deal. It's going to take a great weight off your shoulders as well. You're going to feel like you're really on the right path, Taurus. And that's a huge thing with the 14th of January. It's like, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm getting a lot done. I'm looking at the bigger picture. And I know where I stand, and I know who I am. On the 15th of January, we have the Sun in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. Our creativity soars, and this is going to be a time where we feel free to be able to create, to innovate, to push the envelope, to go after. We're focused on creative approaches, creative ventures, even the mundane, even the day-to-day little boring tasks are going to have a creative twist, a creative flair to them. And that's going to be really nice. And that's going to be really beautiful for us as well. So take advantage of the 15th of January, because there's just a sense of like, just, I'm just seeing like taking your hand and having paint just fly everywhere. Just the sense of color and music and visually just so appealing, just so gorgeous. And the energy vibration, it's like you're radiating it. And that is absolutely beautiful. Our subconscious energy from spirit, this is serenity reversed. Subconsciously, we can find it a bit difficult to find and settle into our peace, to find our serenity, stability, security for this time, for what we want, for what we're opening up to, for the way that we're moving forward for ourselves. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra energy, and it's dreams reversed. Now, this is the third eye chakra. Your dreams are going to be talking to you a lot, but we're not going to have a tendency to remember our dreams. We're going to have a tendency also to poo-poo our dreams, our daydreams, and to really tell ourselves, no, this is the practicality that we need to focus on. Yes, we have a lot of practical moments, but they're also really interwoven with very creative, very innovative moments here as well, astrologically speaking and personally speaking for this time. So we're going to see that. We need to listen to our dreams, and it's going to be very easy for us to discard them, to discard a lot of what our soul longs for, to say, oh no, it has to look just like this, or it has to look just like that. And spirit's like, no, 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 no. You can have an outline, right? You can say, okay, I would like it to look like this. I would like it to look like that. But be open. Be open to say, spirit, where you guide me, that's where I will follow. Because you're going to find that you're soaring during this time. And you need to pay attention to your dreams, because you're going to have so many messages coming through your dreams. So just be mindful about this. Really work on sleep quality during this time, minimizing your stress. That'll be so beneficial for you, Taurus, that it will be life-changing. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's in our chart. It's in our lives. We can need to be mindful of just very biting, cutting energy. We can have very negative self-talk during this time, so do be mindful about that as well. But this is being so very factual, saying, okay, prove it, prove it. We already have that tendency with the Pentacles energy, the Earth sign energy. We want everything to be grounded in facts, be grounded in logic. Okay, that's fine, but we can take it too far to really minimalize and not express and embrace the creative process of things. So it's going to be important here to say facts are important, but so are dreams. So is creativity. So is insight. So is passion. And giving that a space and a place, because it'll be very easy for us to say, oh, it doesn't matter, where it really does. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. Our subconscious tarot message is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is very much a sense of finding our voice. Oh, no, this is the Ace. This is the Ace of Swords, yeah. And there's a sense here of God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift. It's handing us a gift of our voice, handing us a gift of knowledge, cutting through doubts and fears and negativity, but it's reversed. And all the swords are either reversed or the energy we need to be mindful of. So during this time, we're having a gift of clarity coming in. It's just going to take us a little bit. We're going to be muddled by the Mercury retrograde, by the post-shadow period. We're going to be muddled by all the thoughts, all the creativity, all the insight, all the practicality coming our way, that we're going to question, how do I move forward in the way that is best for me? How do I embrace my voice the way that I want to? There's going to be a little bit here. It's kind of like a puppy with really long ears. I just see us, charging forward into 2024 and then kind of tripping over our ears and having to get our bearings straight. So just be mindful about that. It's really quite adorable. So it's like this exuberance of energy that's coming forward within us, and it's leading us on this grand adventure. It's like, oh, I'm so excited. You're finally here. You're finally able to experience and accept and move forward. And then we get tripped up and we're going to be like, oh, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to. I'm going to sulk in the corner type of energy. And Spirit's saying here, don't do that to yourself. Don't, understand that you were supposed to have some trip and falls. Like you were supposed to have some stumbles as you're moving forward, but they're not going to be very big. And they're going to really kind of like clear the air and set the stage for you to build this 2024 in the most powerful, productive, and prosperous way that you can. And that's going to be very, very, very brilliant for you. Very brilliant for you, Taurus. Okay. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony and prosperity always be with you. So let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And know that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Happy 2024. Happy New Year. Bye.